Hey guys, and welcome to Marriage and Money.
So today we just wanted to talk about our 2020 marriage money goals. And so we have 6 areas that we want to cover. So the first area is saving, investing, giving, spending tracking, debt and budgeting. And we've given ourselves a score with the 6 areas as to what we rate ourselves. We kind of got this spin-off from The Humble Penny, so we'll kind of link their video at the video. We did a little different twist to it, but we'll link their video if you want to watch it and check them out. It's a really good channel. So do you want to start off with our first one?
Our first one is savings. So savings has been a really interesting area in our marriage. Naturally, we're quite savers, right? Like we like to save a lot of money, you know.
Before we got married.
Yeah, before we got married, you know, preparing for the future. But then when them rings came on and coming off the honeymoon, saving was a myth. But because this year our aim, which we'll touch on later, is to be debt free, like bruh. So it was one of the ones where most of our saving amounts would now, instead of being a savings account, is now going towards our debts. So that's why we agreed that, you know, our rating for savings is
zero.
It's just zero, guys. Very fast.
Don't worry though. We'll get there. We'll get there. So our second one is investing. So we've been quite consistent with this, even though we're not saving, like actively saving. So every month we have a portion of our income that goes straight to our investment accounts, and by the end of one of our goals for that by the end of the year is to increase that by £50 as a couple together. And we gave ourselves a number 5 in this because we have long-term goals to, you know, later on in life. But just because this year we're trying to stamp that debt out, trying to get out, so for the rest of the decade we good. We good. So yeah.
So our third one is giving. So with giving, like we definitely love giving, whether it's our time, our energy, and our money. And with our charitable givings, we've been doing quite well with that. I believe we've been consistent every month. Whether it's, you know, doing whether it's literally going, like you can do direct debits, but for us, we personally like, you know, go online and give our amounts every single month. So then it just reminds us that we're intentionally giving.
Not subconsciously.
Not subconsciously giving.
And it gives you more like a grateful heart. You kind of get to, well, sometimes if you get used to just giving, you just subconsciously just do it. But we talked about it at the beginning of this year, I think. We were just like, instead of like, we just do the transfer, we just kind of like take time, think about what we're thankful for and grateful for, and then we press the send button. So and you say
and we rated that as 6. So not too bad. There's room for improvement. And there's other, you know, charities that we would like to invest. Invest in, because that's what we do when we're giving. We're investing. You know, we're showing our gratitude. And not
just thinking about ourselves as well. Because you know, life's not all about you. Our fourth area that we wanted to cover is spending tracking. So with our spending tracking, and towards the end, like when we were getting married and stuff, we was on that. We were like, how much you spend? Well, actually, with our marriage, with our wedding expenses, we were on it. Well, with me and my expenses, I don't like recording. I hate that bit. But Jonathan,
recording is key, fam. Like, I need to know how much I'm spending in what category, on what thing, on what person. And no, I ain't got no names there. But actually, I do have names. I can't even lie. You know what I mean? Because I need to know where my money's going. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I just got paid, but at the end of the month, where they go. You know what I mean? I mean, that will help us to, you know, whether it's to increase this expense because it's really essential, or whether to reduce that expense because it's just a want. And with tracking your spending, it really helps you to make those effective financial decisions to know, all right, this month we can increase, or this month we need to reduce because so and so.
Because this is what we did last month.
Yeah.
And I think that's my weakness. Before I didn't like it, so that had to become a priority for us to be like, okay, this year we need to track our spending and see where our money is going, and are we spending according to what we've predicted we want to spend. Spending tracking, we gave ourselves a 7. So so not too bad. And
we just need to keep on track on recording it and comparing our actuals with our budget, and then with that we will know,
are we in line?
Are we aligned with, our budget amounts? And so just the consistency and really making that time.
And our 5th one is debt.
DEBT. Fam, it's emotional, man. It's emotional. But hey,
so
we move.
We calculated that we had a total of £7,000 in debt.
Oh my days. Out there. Guys, I know how you're feeling. Like, you're feeling sorry for us right now.
No,
but there's hope.
Yes,
there is hope.
We've done.
Yes.
There's
hope.
This year, it's going down.
It's going down. It's getting cut out. Yeah, cut out. Because guys, you don't. As I told my wife, who wants to go into another year carrying a burden? Like, do you want to carry a financial burden? I don't think so. I don't think, well, you're one with me, so we ain't carry no financial burden into 2021. Yeah. No Jose. Yeah. So by the end of this year, that's 7K thing.
Is that 0?
It's gonna be 0. Yeah, it's gonna be 0. So that's how we're rolling, man, because it's not healthy. And like, you probably hear in the news, you probably have family, friends, you might be in that same situation where you just look at your bank account and you're like, that just ain't my money. Like, who wants to go into their bank account thinking that ain't my money? Yeah. So,
we want to regain control.
Indeed.
So, we rated ourselves 7 also in this area, just because we've been consistent
really
paying that off and literally going ham. And if we don't have something, that's it. We don't have it as long as we pay that debt. We've done our year budget. Mm-hmm. So that's
very helpful.
So we can clearly see, like, by 2020, this is definitely going to hit.
Yeah.
Well, by God's grace in it. Yeah, so our last one, do you want to cover it?
Last one, real talks, is budgeting. And budgeting is so helpful, and key, because if you go into a year, all right, you know how much money you're getting, and this is what I guess majority of society thinks. You know how much you're getting.
Yeah.
But how much is going out during that year? Like, you need to know, because if you're just spending, and you go into your next paycheck, you need to know if there's even enough money for the following month to cover your expenses. Yeah. So it's one of the ones where it's helpful to help you to see your finances in the whole of the month, and to help you to be in control of, okay, in this particular month, because expenses are going to vary in different months, you know what I mean? Like, let's say for my example, my birthday isn't March, so obviously some expenses are going to be increased in terms of gifts and blessings, because we're gonna have gifts and blessings for my birthday. Likewise with Deborah's birthday in July. So there will be some months that will be expensive, but we wouldn't know that if we don't create a budget.
Or we kind of prepare for those higher expenses.
Yeah, there you go.
So we kind of just, because when those months come without budgeting, you just spend and wonder, 15th of the month has come, where are my money?
Yeah.
But, being able to budget and say, okay, like you said, we'll increase the amount, and then
you know how to allocate and spread your income across the months properly. And not only even with spending, but even with saving, you'll be like, okay, I can save 20% of income this month. All right, probably 50% of income this month, because there's less expenses to deal with. And even just, let's say you go online and you thought, I can probably get a good deal with gas and electricity. So therefore you can see now you're saving some money, that let's say you're saving an extra £10. That extra £10 can either go to a savings, or you can put it to an expense where this is essential for this month.
Yeah.
See where I'm coming from? And that's what happens when you budget. It helps you to see how much money you're getting, how you can allocate the amount you're receiving to different expenses, and at the same time to make adjustments with your expenses, so that you're in control of your money.
And I think for us it's been so helpful for us to do a year budget, just so that we'll be able. So because if we didn't do a year budget, we wouldn't have known that by the end of the year we would be clear, we'll be debt free. Basically, it gives us hope for something to work towards. Like, yes, we'll be free. We'll be free. Man. So we gave ourselves a 9 for budgeting, just because we've been really on it, and it's been so helpful. Like when payday comes, we know exactly where the money's going, what's going for what we're spending on, what we can't buy, what we will buy. So
definitely, because even on payday, like we just when it's payday, we sit around over the table, even on the bed, and we like, alright, that amount of money is going towards bills. This amount of money is going towards savings, and you wanna know for the rest of the month everything's sorted. You know what I mean? You don't want to be coming to a month and you be like, oh, what's that minus 50? And you got no budget to compare that minus 50 to. You know what I mean? Or to track that minus 50. So it's really helpful.
And then you can, like you said, you can do it. You can see like, oh, what's gonna happen, and if you're gonna be like overspending, like figure out a way where you can underspend. That's basically. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and us sharing just some of our money goals for the for 2020. And if you want to share some of your goals, you're welcome to, so that we can all be encouraged and just know that we can get through.
Yes, indeed.
One day at a time.
Indeed, man.
But so hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you in our next video.
See you guys. Bye. Our last one we got is investing. So, praise the Lord. Our last one. So, thank God for edits. Praise the Lord for edits.
Listen now with confidence. It's investing.
Alright, so our last one. Sorry guys, we just had a moment together, you know what I mean? So our last one.